where I showed you how to make some really cool art on a plate using Skittles and water, I received a lot of questions. So today I'm going to revisit the project and try and answer some for you. One of the most instead of Skittles. Well, they certainly look very similar on the outside, so let's give it a go. I made added some water and found they work just as well as the Skittles. The colours are bright and vibrant, and you get this cool, streaky marbling effect. If we pick one up, you can see the same thing has happened as with the Skittles. The shell has dissolved where it's been in contact with the water, apart from this little spot where it was sat on the plate. And you can see the chocolate inside. Give the plate a shake, and the colours start to swirl and mix.
Trebuie să le mestece.
Another popular question was, what happens if you use milk instead of water? I set out the Skittles and poured some milk on to see what happens. It's really faint, but you can see the colours do start to spread. The colours. If I pick up one of the Skittles, you can see the milk has dissolved to the shell in the same way the water would have. If I mix it up a little with my finger, you can see the colour is stronger underneath the surface. And if I tilt the plate, you can see how the colours sit on the plate and get covered over by the liquid. A lot of people wanted to know what would happen if I froze it. So let's have a look. To do this, I used a paper plate to make sure it wouldn't break, and I put it and the Skittles into the freezer, then carefully added some water and closed up the freezer. It looks like it all mixed and merged together before it froze. And it looks like my plate may not have been level either, as some of the Skittles are in much deeper than the others. You can pick it up off the plate, and it's pretty cool. Literally. It's quite nice with the light shining through it, but sadly it's nothing like the pretty designs we made before. You can break the ice up, and it tastes pretty nice. But really, we've created nothing more than a bit of a mess. If you have more luck trying to freeze it, you can let me know in the comments. So to try and answer this, I took a sheet of plain white paper and roughly cut out a circle to sit flat on the plate. I laid out some Skittles and added some water. The colours did start to spread out, but not very neatly. They didn't seem to spread out as far, and unfortunately, the paper ruffled up a little too. I pulled out the paper quickly to see if we had anything pretty, but nothing really developed. There is a little bit of colour on the paper, but nothing at all impressive. Next, I thought I'd try using a paper plate to see if the colour would stain the paper at all and leave us with a design. So I added my Skittles and poured on some water. This time I thought I'd leave it on the plate for quite a long time to increase the chance of the colour staining the plate. And I also thought it would be quite interesting to try placing a sheet of kitchen paper over the surface to see if we could capture anything. But unfortunately, that didn't work. So I tipped away the water in the Skittles, and, you guessed it, it didn't transfer anything onto the plate either.
Luminăm.
I added some Skittles and poured on some water.
Trebuie mai aici. Roșu?
It took a lot longer than normal. This footage is speeded up again. Once it covered, I quickly removed the paper from the plate, and you can see it did transfer some of the colour onto the paper. Pretty cool, huh?
Altă sâmbătă facem 4. Da?
I decided to repeat the process a couple more times to see what designs are good.
Dorința ta este poruncă pentru mine, draga mea.
Să te cald, pentru că sunt în mijlocul unei chestii.
Watching this video, if you want to see more, you can click on the links or take a look at my YouTube channel page. Stay safe, have fun, and as always, thanks for watching.